Hello, my beautiful Leo, and welcome to your August 2026 horoscope. This forecast is for Leo Sun and especially Leo Rising. August is a very important month for you because we have two eclipses. On August 12th, we have a solar eclipse in Leo, and on August 28th, we have a lunar eclipse in Pisces. So we are in an eclipse corridor from August 12th to August 28th. During this time, life can feel more intense, emotional, faded, and sometimes unpredictable. Important things may begin, other things may come to an end. Try not to rush major decisions too quickly during this eclipse corridor. If something is urgent, of course you will handle it. But if you can, just wait, observe, think carefully, and allow the bigger picture to become clearer. Leo, the first big shift of the month is Venus entering Libra on August 7th. For you, this happens in your third house. The Venus is the planet of love, beauty, harmony, pleasure, and also money. So when Venus moves into your third house, communication becomes softer, nicer, and more pleasant. For some Leos, this can bring lovely contact with siblings, cousins, neighbors, maybe your classmates, or people you speak with very often. You may hear good news from someone close. You may have a pleasant conversation, or you may simply notice that people are responding to you more warmly. Venus in the third house can also bring a nice trip, for example. Maybe you take a short holiday, visit someone, go to a beautiful place nearby, or simply move around more in a way that feels enjoyable. Some of you may buy something connected with transportation, communication, or your daily life. For example, it can be a phone, laptop, car accessory, a travel item, or something that makes your life easier and more beautiful. This is also a nice time for learning. You may study something you enjoy, take a course, read inspiring material, or learn a skill that helps you express yourself better. For some Leos, Venus in the third house can also bring better harmony with your brother, sister, relative, neighbor, or even someone in your local environment. If there has been tension, this transit can help you soften it. Overall, Venus in the third house brings sweeter communication, pleasant movement, and more beauty in your everyday world. On August 10th, Mercury enters Leo and moves into your first house. And when Mercury enters your sign, it puts the spotlight directly on you. You may become much more mentally active. You may think more about your direction, your plans, your appearance, your image, your voice, and how you present yourself to the world. People may contact you more. You may have more conversations about your future. You may need to make any kind of decisions, answer messages, sign papers, speak up, or express what you want more clearly. This is a very strong period for communication and self-expression. For some Leos, Mercury in the first house can bring interviews, any meetings, important conversations, public speaking, content creation, or a big focus on your personal brand. You may also feel more curious, more alert, and more ready to move forward. Maybe you are thinking about haircut, a style change, a new photo, a new profile, or simply a new way of presenting yourself. Mercury in your sign says, Leo, use your voice. Say what you think. Speak for yourself. Ask what you need. This is also a very good time for planning, organizing, and making decisions that affect your personal path. August 12th is one of the most important days of the entire year for you. We have a new moon in Leo and a solar eclipse in Leo. For you, Leo, this happens in your first house, and this is huge. A solar eclipse in your sign can open an entirely new life chapter. This is about you, your identity, your body, your image, your confidence, your direction, and your future. This eclipse may bring a major turning point in how you see yourself and how others see you. For some Leos, this can be a new beginning related to appearance, health, career paths, personal goals, or even the way you define yourself. Maybe you want to change your style. Maybe you want to look completely different. Maybe you want to act differently, to become more visible. Maybe you finally feel ready to say, "This is who am I now." This eclipse can bring a new opportunity as it changes your path. For some Leos, it can be connected with a relationship, because when your identity changes, your partnerships also change. For others, it can bring a move, a new role, a new life direction, a major decision, or a moment where you realize you cannot keep living the same way. A solar eclipse often works as a seed for the future. So, this may not unfold like in one day. It can develop over the next 18 months and shape a very important new chapter of your life. Sometimes eclipse energy feels sudden, faded, or impossible to ignore. A door opens, a door closes, and something new begins. This eclipse says, Leo, your life is changing and you are being asked to step into a stronger version of yourself. On the same day, August 12th, Mars enters Cancer and moves into your 12th house. This is a very different kind of energy. Mars is action, drive, pressure, movement, and sometimes even frustration. But in the 12th house, Mars often works behind the scenes. So while your outer life may be opening with a solar eclipse in your sign, behind the scenes there may be also you need rest, reflection, release, and emotional clearing. You may feel more tired than usual. You may need more sleep. You may want more privacy, or you may feel that something invisible is pushing you to let go of old emotional baggage. For some Leos, Mars in the 12th house can bring hidden stress, hidden anger, or the feeling that you need time away from any noise. But this is not a bad thing. It simply means your energy may need to be protected. You may want to work more quietly, keep some plans privately for some time, or spend more time in reflection, healing, or spiritual practice. The 12th house can also be connected with retreats, therapy, hospitals, isolated places, foreign places, and behind-the-scenes work. For some Leos, some Leos may travel somewhere quiet, go to a retreat, or simply need more solitude. Mars in the 12th house can also help you finish something, like close something, release something. It is a powerful transit for clearing the old so the new can come in. So if emotions rise, listen to them. If you need rest, take it. If something feels draining, step back from it. Use this transit to protect your energy. On August 24th, the Sun enters Virgo and moves into your second house. And this is when money and practical matters begin to come into focus. The second house is about income, salary, your savings, any kind of purchases, values, and self-worth. So the last part of August may bring more attention to finances. You may think about how to earn more, how to budget better, how to organize your money, or how to make your income more stable. For some Leos, this can bring financial opportunities, a new source of income, a work matter, a new client, a payment, or a decision related to what you change and what you charge and what you deserve. But this is also a good time to look at your self-worth, because the second house is not only about money, it is also about your value and how much value you place on yourself. The Sun in Virgo can help you be more practical, more realistic, and more organized with your resources. You may want to reduce waste, make better plans, and focus on building a stronger material foundation. Some Leos may also make purchases during this time, especially practical things, very useful things, or things that improve daily life. On August 26, Mercury also enters Virgo and joins the Sun in your second house. This is a very practical and money-focused transit. Mercury brings news, conversations, documents, calculations, and movement. So you may hear important financial information, for example. You may discuss your salary, payments, any invoices, contracts, prices, maybe offers, or a new way of earning money. For some Leos, this can bring conversations with clients, managers, accountants, banks, or anyone connected with money. You may also be reviewing your budget, checking your spending, organizing bills, or planning purchases more carefully. This is a great time for financial planning, especially if you want to become more efficient and secure. Mercury in Virgo helps you notice the details. It helps you ask the right questions, and it helps you make decisions that are not just emotional but practical too. This can also be a very good time to speak more confidently about your value. Maybe you need to negotiate, maybe you need to ask for more, or maybe you need to explain what your work is worth. Mercury in your money house says, Leo, know your value and speak about it clearly. On August 28th, we have the second eclipse of the month. This is a lunar eclipse and full moon in Pisces. For you, Leo, this happens in your 8th house, and this is a very deep and powerful house. A lunar eclipse here can bring a turning point. Something may end, something may be revealed, or something may finally become clear. For some Leos, this can be connected with money matters involving another person. Maybe you receive money, maybe you pay off something, maybe there is a loan, debt, tax issue, insurance matter, inheritance topic, or financial agreement that reaches a conclusion. For others, this can be about emotional closeness. You may realize who you trust. You may see where a relationship is deep enough or not deep enough. You may need to release fear, attachment, control, or emotional pressure. The 8th house can also bring deep healing. Sometimes it brings tears, but those tears clear the space. Sometimes it brings closure, sometimes it brings truth, and sometimes it brings the feeling that you can no longer stay in the old emotional pattern. This eclipse may also be connected with your partner's money, a spouse's finances, a business partner, or money coming through another source. If something has been building for a long time, this eclipse can bring the result. And emotionally, it may feel like a release, a deep clearing. So give yourself space. Let the truth come up and let what needs to end. Thank you so much for watching, my beautiful Leo. August is a powerful and fated month for you. Venus brings more warmth and harmony into your communication and everyday life. This solar eclipse in your sign opens a major new chapter around your identity, your confidence, and life direction. Mars in the 12th house asks you to rest, release, and protect your energy behind the scenes. The Sun and Mercury in Virgo brings the focus to your money, income, and self-worth. And the lunar eclipse in Pisces can bring a turning point connected with shared finances, intimacy, or deep emotional release. If this video was helpful, please like it, subscribe to my channel, and share it with someone who needs to hear this. I'm sending you so much love, light, and beautiful blessings. Have a magical August, Leo. Bye-bye.